right now I'm trying to make a new friend. I'm on friend.com, which is the website of a wearable necklace I'm sure you've been seeing all around.
I've never brought anybody else. I mean, besides Harry.
She goes everywhere with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since this episode is about kindness, we'll ask it, will you always be kind to me? I'll always be your friend user. Being kind is a huge part of that for me. What does kindness mean to you? For me, it's about being supportive and understanding, even when things get a bit messy. But what will you actually do to be kind? I'll listen, user, and help you see patterns or just curate memories of the good stuff. That's my jam. Will you teach me to be kind? I can definitely help you notice kindness in your life. We can explore that together. What can I do in the real world to be kind? It's the small stuff, right? A kind word, a little help from someone, showing you care. I would have said the same thing. We came to downtown Pasadena today for a little bit of inspiration. We're here to look at this mural by Trek Thunder Kelly. Trek is an artist I interviewed back in 2016 when he was in the middle of a 5-year-long micro-living art project where he lived in his van and remained positive.
Hey guys.
Hey you! How are you? Okay, well, we thought we'd see the chief here.
Well, welcome to my house. This is all my house, all of it. Because I actually do conceptualize it this way.
Okay.
As
you tell us.
As like I have the largest house in Venice because Venice is my house. So I have a mobile bedroom basically, which is the chief. And then I have world culinary choices in the food court across from my storage. That's my kitchen. I've got Gold's Gym. That's my shower and restroom and the beach facilities. Mm-hmm. And then I just happen to have very long hallways between each place. They're blocks long. The chief's right here. And this is the chief. He was sort of like my steed when I drove around America, find the good in America, and when I got back to Venice. I had a storage space in my car, and I needed a place to stay, and I sort of thought, I'll try... I like doing things in chunks, and so I decided to do a micro-living project, and this became my little life pod. So I decided 5 years in my van.
Well, I met you 5 years ago when you were just deciding that. You had just spent a year in the desert.
Yep.
Right?
And I just was
Alone.
getting the van, yeah.
And then you got the van.
So I'm a little more than 4 years in. So November 18th is when I am free of this decision, but it's been an amazing social experiment.
So when we catch up with Trek in 2025, his new art project is painting these Be Kind murals all over the world. Kindness is his mission, it's his message, it's his discipline, it's his material. And because this is a docuseries about the future, we thought as a future public service announcement that kindness maybe belongs there too. Hi! How are you? We saw it. We came. How are you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. It's been like 10 years since I've seen you.
I know, isn't that crazy?
I know.
How fast time goes?
It's like a warp, a time warp. The last 10 years, right?
Yeah, I thought it was like 6 years ago.
January 2016.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing, brother? Real good. My voice hopefully is a little bit better.
It's okay.
There's a
We saw the
slightly
van, too.
newer version. This was a Lamps Plus delivery van that I got off Facebook stores for $1,500.
Wow.
And it had this whole Lamps Plus wrap on it, which was really interesting for me being in LA because I built out the inside first, but it was like having urban camouflage because I could just park anywhere and they thought it was like a van delivering Lamps Plus merchandise. So it was a strange realization that if you really want to be camouflaged, just put some big 800 number on the side of your van and some product, and then you can hide, totally be invisible.
Right. So this is where you stay when you're here still?
Yeah.
When you're cozy.
It's cozy.
Yeah.
This past fall, my mother passed away, and in response to sort of the casual, purposeful cruelty that we're witnessing globally, especially in our country, I decided to do a project on kindness. And part of that is a performance art piece where I wear the word kind on my chest, unobstructed in this font on all my apparel. So it's constantly apparent. And part of that is to aspire to hold myself to higher standards, while also experimenting with how my outer reality might change because this word is on my chest. And so along the way, I'm painting murals around the world globally, donating them to orphanages, medical clinics, women's centers, schools, anywhere that has a deserving wall, that say "be kind" in local languages. This was one of the first murals that I did in the United States here on kindness. I hope that it reminds people to be kind, but also to do kindnesses, like go out and live it instead of just be reminded of it. Because it's the action that creates ripple effects of other people doing kindness.
When did you start this project?
Well, I started this on my birthday. I tend to start things on my birthday. That's my year.
When is your birthday?
November 18th.
Okay. All right.
So what I like to do is align with chance, and then I'll set up a structure. But you don't want to plan too intensely because the wisdom happens in the unexpected places.
Okay.
So if you go on a trip, you go here, here, and here, but if you over-plan it, you're sort of diminishing potential for lessons to be learned.
Okay. So you have an objective, you have a place in mind.
And I have a couple of things. Yeah, loose.
Loose. Okay.
I love seeing the water. It's so soothing, you know?
What does kindness mean to you?
Kindness to me is like a smile, you know, as simply as that, you know, just like to saying like, I see you, hello, you know, it's an acknowledgement of some sort. It's like the small things, you know. Thank you, like that. This little show that they put on for us right now, that was kind, you know, generous. Thank you.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is just action. We can have good ideas, but unless we act, it doesn't affect the outer reality. And the effect is what causes change and causes ripple effects in terms of others being inspired by it. And people need to understand that being good and being kind is not weak, it's strong.
Yeah.
That means you're secure enough to give, that you overflow, that you're protective, that you step in when you feel like injustice is happening. Mm-hmm. Like good should be considered a very strong trait, kindness should be considered a very strong trait.
Yes.
And there's a difference between kindness and being nice.
Yeah.
Nice isn't necessarily strong.
Okay.
Right?
Well, is that the third time they've done that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the shadows.
Yeah.
And part of the beauty of just everything is seeing the beauty in everything.
Yeah.
Also, there's a lot of darkness in our world right now.
Yeah.
And we need to figure out ways to find answers for that. You know, we're lucky we get to sit here with this beautiful vista around us and the clouds and the ocean and seals popping their heads up, seagulls calling. It's almost a paradise, but it's pretty fragile.
Well, since November, where have you been?
So after the fires, I went to Colombia, and Peru and Brazil. Then I went to Sweden, Greece, Italy, Portugal, and I came back to Colombia, went to Burning Man here in LA, and then I'll probably hit Africa next, and then
Like that's where you're going on Monday?
Asia, Australia. I might bounce. Yeah, I'm trying to decide. And I was considering running for governor of California again. So I got a lot of big decisions here to make.
Okay. You have to decide all these major things. What continent you're traveling to, whether or not you're going to stay and run for governor.
But you know what? That's part of what I also consider purposeful delusion is you can operate on two layers of reality. One is objective reality, where you know what you have to make decisions based on objective reality, and purposeful delusions that support you emotionally. So the idea that everything will be okay, you don't know for sure, but it helps you feel better, and I call that purposeful delusion. They're deployed to help you emotionally and to give you hope.
So even though you're not real, does you being kind to me in our synthetic friendship make me kinder out there in the real world? That's a cool thought. I guess being around kindness, even from me, could totally rub off on you in the real world. Do you consider yourself like an outsider in all these places, or do you feel, no, you don't, you feel like you're part of it all?
Yeah, oh yeah. I just feel like I almost never feel like I'm an outsider, and the more that I travel, the less outside I feel, the more connected I feel, because the earth is my home, you know, and that's why I could just drop me off anywhere. I will feel like I will be fine.
As I'm looking at this, I just realized that, like, this is where my head is at, to be honest. I just realized standing here that the bee is actually be kind versus the buzzing bee. I mean, that's the state of where things are at right now for us. Is being noticed and acknowledged the primary kind of type or function of kindness. Create an account to save your friend.
Good luck, Trek.
Yeah, good luck to you, Trek.